Hello, my name is Maria Kovaleva, and this video will be about choice, inner authority, energy, and healing. I notice a pattern when we have a difficult situation. We go to some professional coach, psychotherapist, other healing professional to get help, to get resolution of the issue. And then depending who you meet, there is a way of resolving your issue. I noticed that sometimes the difficult situation, when you go to the specialist, it makes the specialist try to get you back and investigate the root cause of your issue that you have today, difficulty today, in the past. And it might be very deep past, like prenatal period, when you were in your mother's belly, and some professionals say that it might be a prenatal trauma that causing you now have these difficulties. Yes, there are theories, there are methods of healing. I don't know about the results. Healing goes through this method and there are results, but nobody knows what triggered the result, what was the cause of results. My thing here, what I feel today, I thought that going back to relieve your trauma without knowing if you have one, but somebody says that everybody has trauma in childhood, everybody. The only proof for that is that they didn't meet a single person without trauma. How they know that this person doesn't have trauma, has the trauma because they have difficult situation in life? For me, this logic doesn't really work, because everybody has difficult situations in life, and that's why we can be resilient, we can be quite good in resolving situations. And it doesn't mean that if we have a difficult situation in life, it doesn't mean that we are traumatized in childhood, in my opinion. I'm not a doctor, it's just my opinion, point of view. So I had experience that if I go to this pattern when to resolve some difficulty in today's life, I go to specialist and then I say, you have trauma, we have to heal this first, and then somehow your situation will be resolved, because it's caused by trauma. First of all, there is no diagnostic. I don't know if I have trauma. I just don't want to believe I have trauma, because everybody else, in someone's opinion, has trauma. Second, how do I know that this trauma causing my difficulties today? No proof. So for me, this approach was very illogical, very potentially traumatic, because if you go back to some situation in your past and then you try to view it as traumatic because you try to find something that might be causing your situation today, this is the tricky thing. We always want to know why I have this difficulty today. Probably I have to find the root cause to resolve. But for me, it doesn't follow this logic. You can decide to change your situation, your life today, without going back and to healing your trauma. You can decide. That's why we have free will. That's why we have mind, very powerful minds that can create new habits. from understanding, we can create new habit. New habit reinforces our understanding again. And it's very, it's partnership between body and mind. So why I decided to make this video, because I felt that sometimes we go to we see our past as more traumatic than it was, and in doing this we use today's energy that we can put in creating new life or new way of life, new way of thinking, creating new habits. They require lots of energy. We put this energy to resolve old issue, traumatic, not traumatic, who knows, and we make it more visible now than it was before. And yes, we can resolve it and then move on. Who said that this time while we resolved, we could just relax and go for vacation and be alone and just sleep, and then that time could be used just to come back to yourself and use your inner authority to decide how to live. You know what I mean? So it's an alternative. This is alternative view on the pattern that we use in our life. You have issues, you go to shrink, or you go to a professional who can help you, like me, like coach. Coaching is difficult because because we don't tell you where to go to resolve your issue. We ask you, ask question. And you lead yourself. Basically, you're the leader. Coaching is a partnership, but we go after the client to resolve the issue. Anyway, I think it was important for me to make this video to say that what is it's our energy, and where you direct it, it's your choice. You can go and work for years in therapy. This phrase, years in therapy, like why years? It didn't work first year on several sessions. Another term I wanted to just throw at you from the video of Caroline Myss, healing junkies. The people who always healing something, they don't do, they heal all the time, and they see some sort of benefit in their trauma, because even though they become a victim of something that happened to them uncontrollably, they get energy and attention from healers, from other people who say, oh yeah, you had that situation. So they get the energy. And you can be addicted to that energy too. It's very different when you decide to do something, you decide to change your life. You will meet so much resistance from other people because they don't see you as a victim anymore. You're a creator, and nobody likes basically somebody who does his or her thing. It's not safe with that person because they are not predictable, because they don't follow the rules, because they do their thing, because they are based on inner authority. So it's a long talk, but I wanted to just mention about energy. Use your energy for yourself, not for your past that is over, but for now that is real. The only real thing is now, and for the future plans. And thank you for watching, and if this video resonates with you and you found it useful, or triggering or some challenging things, but something that you felt something from the video, please like it, please comment, subscribe. My videos are not prepared, they are just raw. I decide to share something and I made a video, that's it. So it's not very professional, but it's from my heart. Thank you for watching and see you later.